One thing I can say about Steve is that he's one of the most genuine people I've ever met. And what I mean by that is he's not going to just tell you things just because it's what you want to hear. He'll tell them to you because that's how it is, but he does it in a genuine way that you feel appreciated, and you appreciate the fact that he is not holding anything back, or just because he has such a strong knowledge of the real estate market and what it takes to buy a home or sell a home. And so just through the process, he is such an expert that he will tell you exactly what you need to know in order to have the best odds of selling a home, or he'll tell you exactly what you need to know when it comes to the purchase of a home.
Steve helped us buy our first home, and my wife and I were new to the area, new to home buying, and he walked us through every step of the way, helped us to narrow down really what we were looking for, and it was a great experience. And then a few years later, when we had to sell our home to move out of state, he jumped right in, so helped us to sell it quickly, get the right price, and I feel like I didn't have to do all the work. He was there with us, and his excellence is what really brought me to work with him. And then when we moved out of state, he actually took the extra step, and he helped us find a realtor in Colorado. I don't know many agents that are looking to help you out once you leave the area, but that's Steve White.
What a lot of folks don't realize about when they meet Steve is that he is one of the most focused individuals you'll ever meet. When he sets his mind to something, whether it's work or his faith, he is driven to do it to the best of his ability, and he also brings those around him into that process, and he serves them in that process, where ultimately everyone wins out in the end. So that focus and that energy is something that you will always get from Steve day in and day out.
One of the things I like the most about Steve is his willingness to do just about whatever it takes to help another person. I know in my own business, he's gone above and beyond in trying to make me a better businessman and also a better person. And so one of the things he's done is really get involved in my life and ask me what he could do to help me out. And he's kind of a constant reminder on my shoulder that working together is going to create a better synergy and a better team than trying to go it alone.
One thing about Steve, I would say, is his integrity. I met him probably close to around 8 years ago now, and that's one thing that stood out then, but even more so now as just life happens and everything. I'm proud to call him a friend. I'm proud to call him a partner in the business world that I am in, and I think in situations where we have, or as a mortgage professional, or for Steve as a realtor, then there's a huge need for trust and getting honest feedback and communication, and to me, integrity is a huge part of it, not as a buzzword, but just as an everyday value that you get with Steve White.